Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. This Bible verse may be the most misunderstood, misinterpreted Bible verse. Anyway, in our last video, we discussed about Chris Okafor being invited by the police, finally. A lot of people rejoiced. That is what they've been waiting for. A lot of people had hope that something is finally going to happen. Initially, Chris Okafor did not show up, but eventually he went to answer the call. He showed up at the Zone 2 police station. And after showing up, reports had it that he and his lawyers demanded for those people accusing them, including the bloggers VDM, Doris Ogala, to bring forth their evidence. Otherwise, they might face prosecution for defamatory allegations and all that. Okay, that was what is going on with Chris Okafor. Then after that, eventually Doris Ogala made a video talking about Ebere. If you remember Ebere, Ebere is the girl with the son that came out alleging that that son belongs to Chris Okafor, and Chris have refused to take responsibility. She somehow contacted Doris and is now living with Doris. Doris is taking care of them. You often see Doris playing around with the child. Ebere has granted one interview so far, talking about how the baby belongs to Chris and how she has made effort to communicate with Chris, asking for DNA tests, and Chris has blocked her everywhere. Hence, she's looking for help. She contacted Doris, and that is where we are. So Doris now made a video with Ebere, talking about that Ebere's life is in danger. And her herself, Doris, her life is also in danger.
But today something happened. That is why I need to speak out, because this girl's life is in danger. This girl is Ebere. I'm sure most of you had seen her interview when she came out. Ebere is, as a matter of fact, I didn't know who Ebere was before she came to me. When I granted my interview at Truth, at Parara, I think it was Parara first, I made a mention of a lady. Chris told me that is their church member, that he gave accommodation, and that the lady claimed he got her pregnant, and they asked me if I knew where kidnappers. I also mentioned that in Truth too. So, and I told him, I don't know kidnappers. So he said the lady refused to leave the house, claiming that he's the one that got her pregnant. I asked him if he was responsible. He said no, that he had never touched her. I told him, okay, if that's the case, why don't he find her another house, since he's the one that gave her the house? And if he wants to vacate her, that he should give her money to go and find another house if she's pregnant. And he said, okay. So the lady saw the interview and contacted me via Instagram. I never met her before, never seen her before. But when she came, the moment she came to me, I saw that the boy looked so much like Chris Okafor. I could have just started talking about her story and all that online, but I didn't, because I felt her case was different from mine. My case with Chris was breach of marriage, bullying and harassment, and also stealing. That was my case with Chris. So when she came, I felt pity for her and her son. So, but apparently when Chris continued, bringing up drama online, and when he did her apology, she got angry and decided to went online to speak on herself. So that was when she now told her story. Even though I wanted them to mediate and see if Chris would take up his responsibility, because Ebere is very afraid for her life now. Ebere has refused to leave my side. She doesn't know what he will do to her. So right now, today I saw that there's a case in Zone 2, which the police also invited me, and I'm giving them date when I'm coming. Then while I was in Abuja today, policeman called me from Metro Maitama, and said that there's a case that was filed from magistrate court to them. It's also defamation. The one I have in Zone 2 is also defamation. So I believe the reason for this is to shut me up so that, because the interview Ebere granted, it's small compared to what Ebere has gone through and witnessed in the church. She has a lot to say. So all this police attack, court attack is to shut me up. But I will not fall for it. I spent a lot of money, but I won't stop, because one thing is, I could have decided to focus on my own case, which when I reached out to his friend Oko said I should send Ebere away, and so that they can sort me out. I refused. That is why they have gone further to do another police petition against me, to shut me up. I'll be going to police to answer the police. After the police, Ebere will come out and tell you people her story. Her life is in danger, and I can tell you that categorically free. Ebere had nothing. When Ebere came to me, what she had was just 5,000 naira in her account. I had to send her 100,000 naira. She said that money, somebody just gave it to them to eat. She and the son, they've been hungry for days. This man blocked her everywhere. A lot of story, what they did, both forgery and all that Ebere didn't even mention. So I just want the world to know that Ebere is with me and her life is in danger, and me too, my life is in danger. Since Ebere came to me, they've been trying to send people to tell me to send Ebere away. I will not do that. For humanity's sake, I will not do that. So I just want to update you people what is going on. This is Ebere. Ebere, do you have anything to say in summary?
Good evening, everybody. I just want to also use this opportunity to tell you, Nigerians, that truthfully, my life and the life of my child, including Auntie Doris, our lives are in danger. We get one call to the other, police here, police here. We've tried to mediate, we've tried to reach out, but he seems so adamant, really adamant to do anything. And we are so scared. I can't even leave Auntie Doris' side for any moment because I don't know what is going to happen. Please, you should help us, please. Sorry, thank you. Please, we should help us, Nigerians, please. I don't want anything to happen to me or my child. I don't want any of my siblings because of this. Please help us.
People have been contacting her, asking her to send the Ebere away, and she will be compensated for it. She refused. According to her, because of humanity, she doesn't want to send the girl away. And of course, they believe that they are trying to find a way to silence the girl and silence her off as well. Hence, they're wanting her to send the girl away. She claims that Ebere is extremely scared and will not leave her side. After this, she now made another video showing herself and Ebere and the child once again that they just visited the Zone 2 police station because they were invited and they're going home. She further said that what Ebere have disclosed is nothing compared to what she has to disclose in the future, that a lot of things happened. Even I believe she mentioned that the case was RAPE, that the child belongs to Pastor Chris, and Ebere has a lot of other things that she witnessed in the church. And some more allegations that will shock everybody that Ebere is still yet to expose. So after that, she posted a few chats that is supposed to be between Chris Okafor and Ebere's brother. That is not so consequential, so we won't go into that. But Doris also came and gave an account of what happened in the police station when they got there. They said Ebere wanted to confront Chris, but Chris ran away through the back door. And Ebere, I think, threw the child at him, telling him to take responsibility of his child, and Chris ran away.
Just coming from the 2 police station now. They invited us there, me, Ebere, and the child. So we're just coming from there.
So Chris was basically avoiding Ebere. The next thing Doris Ogala posted was herself dressed in what I would think is jeans outfit, up and down, going to some funeral. According to her, I believe maybe somebody lost their mom and she was attending the funeral. She made a lot of posts about that funeral. But what stood out in that occasion is that Doris was seen kneeling down, pleading with the ex-husband. So apparently, it appears the ex-husband attended the same occasion. And Doris knelt down, begging him. Eventually, she stood up and they started working together, I believe hand in hand. So now social media, of course, picked that up, went insane again. Everybody is talking about Doris Ogala have reconciled with the ex-husband. Doris have not said so, though she insinuated that in a post where she captioned it that everything that was stolen from her is being restored, that this is more spiritual than we know, and she said a few other things. So people were taking that to mean that she has reconciled with the ex-husband. And of course, they were seen together. She was very happy, upbeat at the ceremony. And that is where we are at this point. So, my people, this is the update between Doris Ogala, Chris Okafor, Ebere, and all the children that is scattered all over the world that are being alleged belong to Chris Okafor. So now, the police haven't said anything further. Chris Okafor himself have not said anything further. Doris have not said anything further. Even VDM have not said anything further. So we'll continue to watch the story. If anything interesting or anything worth mentioning comes out, we will also bring it. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And until next time, may God bless you. Bye.